Jai Hind everyone. So the topic for my lecture today is fiscal deficit. So I will be covering it in four parts. First of all, the introduction. Second, the spread of fiscal deficit in India. Third, how it's being impacted, either the good or the bad one. Fourth, I will conclude with my opinion. So I will start with the introduction. What fiscal deficit mean? It means borrowing of money from other countries for reaching the expenditure of their country. For example, in recent years, we have seen India being fiscal deficit of 4 to 5% of their own GDP, which is a normal amount if we continue this and become a decreasing function for increasing or decreasing it, which will lead to raise our economy at a greater function. So, if I talk about the impact or how it's being spreaded in India, the major reason are the increase of inflation, and second, I will talk about the increase of oils and less exports, and third, which is the natural disaster. In recent years, we have already seen in Punjab, Uttarakhand, and Himachal, which leads to the fiscal deficit. Now, third, I will be talking about how what's the impact, either the good or the bad one. First of all, the bad, which leads to the global impact, which leads that India is not a country which is capable of its own money, needs borrowing and a supportive nature, which is not totally correct. The second of all is that India is not a country which needs fiscal deficit. But if I talk about the good impact, the major thing is that we as an Indian should know that we are using those expenditure on the defense and the education, which will lead to the youth getting more less fiscal deficit, which will lead Indian youth generation to reach the greater economy. So I will conclude it with that: if there is a great planning, proper structure, and a vision with versatile nature, we can see our India reaching its limit like an increasing function. Jai Hind.